What up, YouTube? It's your boy Banks. And we back in the building, you feel me? It's True Talks. Cause True Talks, alright? Let's get straight right into it. Oh my goodness. Bruh, so last night is one of probably one of the worst losses of the season. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. So the Raptors, obviously, who are on an 8-game losing streak already, they're facing, it's like, oh my goodness, finally we can get a win. They're facing the Rockets, who are on a 20-game losing streak. 20-game losing streak. Hold on. Let me just repeat that for y'all, so in case y'all didn't hear me. You know what I'm saying? The Rockets were on a 20 blood clot losing streak. 20 games. 20 games. Not only that, they had no Oladipo. You know what I'm saying? They had no Kevin Porter Jr. Okay? Obviously, Christian Wood is, he's back. John Wall is back, but even with him, they were losing a 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Even with John Wall, they're losing a 1-2. Sorry, 20. So, you know what I mean? And now Raptors are facing them, so it's kind of like, get back on track. What are we doing here? This is officially rock bottom. Y'all, and you don't just lose. You get blown out. Y'all can't score in the fourth. All right, man. Like, this is not what elite looks like. This is atrocious. This is atrocious, and this is what I was saying on my last video. Maybe because of this, that they changed the whole direction of everything, and maybe you just blow this shit up and trade Lowry and trade Powell. You know what I'm saying? Maybe at least you take some advantage of this fugaziness. Maybe you do that. Anyways, let's go into the context, because I give you that damn context. My goodness. Bruh, let's go straight right into it, boy. All right, Bembry bringing up the ball. The Raptors are only down 2 to start the fourth, okay? So what are we doing here? You got to make a push now. Now's the time to turn it around. With their handoff play, obviously. Another handoff. That's all they're doing. What are we... Okay? Kill then. Good defense. Okay? Good pass. Bruh. When they called a foul. He's like, good pass, boy. Obviously, that's a foul, and you already know. So, they start off the quarter. Obviously, he only makes one free throw. Now they're down 3. What are we doing? Kill him. Great defense. Look, bruh. Bruh. You gotta make that Bembry, man. God damn, yo. I don't stop asking for foul. Oh, my goodness, DJ. He said that's what we play. Rebounding on D sound. That's a great spin cycle I've been, Michael. My goodness. Kill that. Yo, what are we... Kill... Oh, my God. Great defense. Ben Mack. He said I got the Ben pads. What are we doing? Bro, mans can't even score. Y'all can't score. Y'all can't get a bucket. 1. See him. Oh, my God. It's hype, bro. You dropped him. You got to hit that, Van Fleet. I know that you can eat. What are we doing? They're actually been padding the Raptors. Like, there's actually no offense right now. Look at this. And then they got bailed out with a foul. It was a foul, though, but they're actually padded OD. And, Van Fleet, man, with the lie down. It's death on me. Why you always lie like that, man? What are we doing here? Y'all got to do something. Y'all haven't scored for how long? 2 minutes? Come on now. Only a free throw. There we go. You got to pass towards him. What are we... My goodness, man. What kind of takes are these? God damn, yo. Bruh, what are we doing? Bruh. This is ugly basketball, man. My God, this is atrocity. Both teams are playing like doo-doo, man. Straight bricks. This is 3 minutes. My goodness. Lowry. God, yo, come on, yo. What is this? Can you make one bucket? One bucket? Good pass. And one, he's a damn son. Come on now, yo. Like, pass, boy. Bro, like, come on, y'all, man. Y'all down 6. Come on now. There you go. He's open. There you go. He obviously wants the foul, and I think he was fouled. But you gotta, like, come on. There's a floater. There's so many things you could do. Why you just run into the paint like that? And you can obviously know he's mad. Backdoor. Hey, bro, what are we doing here? You can see Bembry's cussing. Obviously, now you got a technical. Come on, y'all, man. Like, this is atrocity. Really? Really? And then he gets ejected, obviously. You see they're looking at what happened here. Bro, like, y'all can't be serious, man. And obviously, he's just there calling him. He's just cussing at the man, and, you know, he got ejected, and now he's gone. Bembry? My God, yo. This is atrocious, man. Y'all are obviously frustrated. Y'all are losing. Obviously, a 1-2 call, and obviously, you see right there that they're pointing to. You can see he's cussing at the ref. And then the ref obviously goes, technical. And he keeps going and getting mad. And obviously, when you keep going like that and you're mad, it's because you're frustrated out. Obviously, you're losing too. Look at it. You're losing too to scrubs. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, technical, and he's looking at him. He's like, God damn, bitch ass nigga. You see him? He's like, bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Come on, man. Down 8, now down 10, bruh. What are we doing? Okay, pal. They're actually locking up. Look at this. They're actually padding. They're actually padding the Raptors. Raptors just love to just dribble, drive, and run to the paint and drive and kick. They're cutting that off. You have to score one-on-one. They're actually oh, my good. They're actually padding you. This is ugly basketball, man. This is ugly. Can y'all get one bucket? Just one. Y'all haven't got one bucket. 4 minutes. There you go, on cue. That's what the Dons do. There you go, Lowry. He's about to punch the ref. And he's like, no, it's and one. He thought he was about to say not on the floor. He called it and one. There you go. Lowry's trying to wow me. Down 3, just like that. Or 7 with a 3-point play. There you go. Pascal back in the game. Y'all starting. Why you keep jumping on him? I know he has 3 threes, but god damn, yo. Bruh, look at this. Just penetration, dribble, drive. Wide open wall. Get the rebound, boy. Like, you see how they're just getting beat and then they're just helter-skelter, penetration. That's all it is, yo. What are we doing? Kill him. Step back right there. He stripped off your body. Come on, pal, man. Right there when you're blowing by, escape, chicken wing, step back to the mid-range. Bro, like, y'all just run into the paint. Look at it. Right there. My goodness, yo. And then stripped off his body, bro. Balling is not your hobby right now, y'all. Y'all got to turn it around right now. 12 turnovers. What are we doing? Good switch. There we go. Pad it, Pascal. No, but baby now. They switch, and that's a baby. You already know. That's a bucket. That's Christian. That's easy. That's a baby, man. That's Gerber. You got a server. All the works. Down 9 just like that. Y'all need a score, man. Come on now. Y'all have 1 field goal. There you go. Rebound, you know these sound. Like, this is atrocity. This is actually atrocity. What? Y'all have 1 field goal in basically 6 minutes. 6 minutes. What are we doing? Christian Wood has a mismatch again. Okay. Good pass. Why? See? Remember when I said, why you jumping again? He jumped on him again. That's 2 times. And this one, he paid. He paid. Like, why you... You have length. Why are you jumping? I know he hit 3 threes, but god damn now. Now it's 11. That's a good look, but y'all are obviously rusty. We don't trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, man. Like, bruh. Down 11. What are we doing? Mono. Blow by. That's supposed to be a self-pass. Like, he can't. Yeah, that's a travel. That's why Nurse is mad. That's a travel, but obviously they didn't call it. There we go. What we doing? Bruh. Go switch to the left hand. There you go. See, I come in the paint. Because I'm not saying it, man. Y'all are down 11. Do something. Do something. What are we doing here? Switch again. Bruh. Rebound. You just push the guy on the floor. It's a 5-on-4. He's on the floor. You better capitalize. 5-on-4. You better capitalize. Somebody. Bruh. You guys can't on a 5-on-4? And now you're on the floor? Bruh, y'all get a turnover on a 5. Bruh, fuck. Yo, bruh. Y'all get a turnover on a 5-on-4? A 5-on-4. Bruh. Y'all can't be actually serious, man. A 5-on-4 and y'all get a turnover. Look at this. Down 13. Bro, are y'all serious, man? Y'all can't be serious. Look at this. No offense. Pads. Y'all are padded? Bro. Y'all are padded? Y'all are padded. Yo, nah. And one, he's a damn son. Mans are doing somersaults, cartwheels, bro. No, that's Game Boy, no Nintendo. Y'all can't be serious. Y'all are down 15, bro. That's game. Nah, I'm not, bro. Fuck, man. Bro. Mans are, if you're gonna be losing like this, if you're losing to a team that has lost 20 straight, like we said, that's rock bottom. Not only are you losing, you're getting blown out. You're getting blown out with all your man's back. You're telling me just because you don't have OG, that's the reason you can't win? If that's the case, blow this shit up. Like, honestly, like, a lot of people are like, oh my God, you're a Raptors fan, you know, you mad now and all this. Like, listen, you gotta understand. Until Raptors got Kawhi, I've been saying, blow this shit up. If the Kawhi situation was never presented itself, I've been saying blow this shit up because you keep repeating yourself with the Doros and shit and keep being mediocre. You don't have that guy to get you over the hump. You keep repeating. You're not getting over the hump because you can't win with that guy. You can't. He's not that guy. So just blow this shit up, and you're missing on bare opportunities in the draft on actual guys that are that guy. You're missing on the Tatums. You're missing on all these guys. That's what I've been saying. Oh, but no, what happens? It pans out. Kawhi gets a situation where, you know, people are looking at him, oh, he can't play no more, this and that type of stuff, turmoil. So it's more so like a luxury situation. But you get a luxury player that's not in a luxury situation. So that's why his stock for trade is low. People are like, are we really going to gamble on Kawhi? I haven't seen him play in a year. What's going on? You know, this kind of misfit type of injury. We don't know what's going on. We don't believe, you know, is he the same? Like, we don't know. And that's when the Raptors finally are able to get an A-list guy. Finally. Without that situation, Raptors would have never won a ring. Raptors would have never been in this position. And you would have to blow that shit up from either before, or you keep this DeRozan Lowry shit and keep doing the same mediocre 4th seed, 3rd seed, 5th seed, lose first round, or maybe second round. Say it every time. But finally, they got over the hump, and then it was a blessing in disguise. But what happened? Once Kawhi left, I already knew that it's destined. You're going back to what it was when DeRozan came. That's what I've been said. Because why? You have Pascal as your main guy. At least DeRozan was actually a finesse main guy. Pascal was never that. So it's even worse now because now you paid a guy who actually couldn't even be a number one option even in regular season. You overpaid. And people were saying they were hating on me. Oh, Banks, what are you talking about? Oh, my God, Pascal's that guy. Give him all of that type of stuff. Within 1 year. All it was 1 year. Y'all say give him time. You know, he's not even entering his prime. Give him a couple, 1-2 years. It's been 1 year, and y'all already jumped off the ship. Not one person is saying, oh, my God, Pascal's worth the money. Everyone is saying he's overpaid. Everyone is looking at him like, I can't believe in this. And y'all were destroying me. When I tried to enlighten y'all before all of this transpired, because I knew this was going to happen. I've been trying to tell y'all. Even when he was with Kawhi, there was games as the number 2 option. His palms were sweaty. Embiid is on him. Yes, and now shoot. He can't do it. Oh, my God, what's going on here? There's ways that he was padded without actually being padded. It was just mentally. I told y'all, when you're mentally frail, this is who you are. You can't be mentally frail and be a true number one option. The man is digressing. Y'all try to act like it was the bubble. No, it was the pressure. He's finally in the number one situation where it's all on his shoulders. So now after the bubble, what? You're telling me, oh, it's because there's no fans? That's what you're trying to tell me? It's the same guy. Look at the struggles. Nurse has to manipulate the whole offense. Let me put Pascal at the 5. Let me do this. Try and do all these manipulations to get the basic, even a subpar production of what he did comparable to last year. Nurse has to do all these manipulations to benefit him. When last year he was having Ibaka, he was having Gasol there, and he was still doing his 23 points. And y'all try to roast me and whatever. And I try to tell y'all, that was the core problem. That was the root of everything, was Pascal. And I try to tell y'all. And then now, what happens? You add the fact that now they have no Gasol, they have no Ibaka. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this atrocity. This 8-game losing streak, yes, some of it was COVID, but there's a good 5-4 games that's without COVID. And this is actually a perfect stretch where you should have games that you're winning. Maybe only one loss versus Utah. All these teams you face are all winnable games. That's why it's even more rock bottom. Because again, like we see right now, you're losing to a team with 20 games lose. They lost 20 games. Even with Christian Wood coming back, they still was losing. No Oladipo. No Kevin Porter. They're not even fully healthy. Yo, bruh. Atrocity. Now, basically, where do you go from here? Where do you go from here? Do you just say, break this shit up? Masai maybe leaves. You know what I'm saying? Or Masai's part of the rebuild and now he's focused on just getting draft picks, flip all of them. Pascal obviously is no one, like, you understand. Like, people are saying trade Pascal, da. Like, the money he has, like, you're not, like, Pascal's trade value is so low right now, especially given on that contract. Like, people are already looking at him as he's not an all-star. He digressed. What is this? You don't see an all-star. Like, that's what the talk is around the league. I promise you. I'm already hearing that on other commentators' broadcasts. So, let alone the coaches and the GMs, what do you think they think of him? They do, like, they look at the analytics. They do this. They look at the stats. They look at that. They look at his production. They look at it decreasing. Then on top of that, the contract he actually makes. So he's basically overpaid. It's not like he's a John Wall overpaid or a Chris Paul overpaid. Like, those are actually still elite caliber players. Like, he looks like he finessed the system for one all-star berth, and he's actually a role player getting paid as an all-star or superstar. That's what it looks like. Those are the worst overpays. Those are the ones that, like, you know what I mean? That you're like, God damn, they're not even, it's like, how can you trade them? And if you do trade them, you now get to the point where you're trading them. You're like, you just want to get rid of him. They don't even care if you lose on assets and you don't get the proper value back. You just want to trade him. But Raptors aren't in that boat where they're just going to like, yo, he's so terrible. We just want to trade him. The fans feel like that, but the GMs don't feel like that. Masai is, that's his boy. That's his son. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going to trade him. Only way he'll trade him is if he's like getting great value back. Masai don't do trades where you just get something for nothing. He don't do trades like that. Masai flips. He actually finesses and gets something back where it's worth trading. He doesn't trade him just to trade. So Pascal has no value to trade. Only ones is basically Lowry and Norman Powell. Like I said in my last video, do you just break it all up and you just trade them? This is rock bottom. This is a 9-game losing streak. Do you just remove them? Like this, that's what I'm saying. This is the only way Raptors will now start trading guys, is if like this situation they're currently in has just sparked a whole new dilemma, a whole new situation for them to be like, yo, whatever we was trying to do, boycott that, scrap that. We moving forward differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just ugly. This is actually ugly. Like I try to tell, like I said, it all starts from the Pascal. All starts from this man. All started from him. He is the root to all of this. And I don't want to put it all on him because, like I said, if you really had IQ, you already knew that this was him. Like, again, it's eye test, ability, arsenal. Like, this is who he is. So I blame the Raptors organizations for one, putting too much stock into him, overpaying him, believing this and whatever, all that type of shit. I blame that because, again, you have Norman Powell there. You could have give him a lot of the keys. Like, look at what he's doing, 50-49. Like, you could have been giving him a lot of it. Instead of focusing on Pascal. You could have been doing that. And maybe Ibaka, you know what I mean? You could have been try to get Ibaka, pay him, even if it's one more year, just do it. No, we want Giannis. And then he goes and signs. Like, the way they handled a lot of these things, not going after Christian Wood, even if they just had Ibaka. Even if you lose Gasol, you have Boucher and Ibaka, that's good enough. Like, you're not going to be this atrocious. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Like, I blame the organization for focusing and just making Pascal their priority, as well as the fans. I even blame the fans more than I blame the organization, because the fans moving like this and having this hoopla and having all this attention, Pascal's him, Pascal Spicy P, it's him, actually puts the GMs and the Raptors organization in a position to even believe, because they see what the fans are treating this guy. It kind of goes like that. So I blame y'all first. I told y'all from time. Now you overpaid for this. And then now people are looking like, oh my God, how can you blame Pascal? Yes, Pascal plays who he is. But at the end of the day, that money is locked into it. You didn't have to pay him. Like, maybe if you paid him less, you have at least more money, maybe to even do something in this free agency. Maybe you had more money to maybe even go after a Christian Wood. Like, everything is chain reaction, and it started from him. His play, and the money that he got locked into. I already know Pascal. I don't blame his play for anything. I know who he was. If anything, I feel bad for him because he's put in a position that he knew he actually wasn't even good for. But he was trying. He's not going to say, no, I'm not ready for this. He's going to try. But y'all put him in this position. Y'all said he's spicy P. Y'all said he improved 3 straight years. Oh my God. I told y'all it was cap. It was finesse. It wasn't true. His situation improved for 3 straight years. His usage improved for 3 straight years. So naturally, your production is going to improve for 3 straight years. He didn't actually improve 1 lick. He didn't improve 1 lick, or else it would show right now. That's why I try to tell y'all, like, man, it is what it is, man. I try to tell y'all, like, I blame the Raptors in this situation. It's not because of Pascal. It's not because of this and that. It's because of the fans. The fans boosted everything and forced the organization to basically go this type of route. It's the fans. Y'all boosted this man. Y'all put him on this high pedestal. He can replace Kawhi. What are you talking about? You want to ring with Kawhi? Do you know what he did? Game 6 versus on the Golden State Warriors. Getting this and this and that. Oh my God! Like, bro, that was with Kawhi on the floor. Now y'all like believe that what you saw then, which he still was frail in moments, thought you're gonna see that as the number 1 option. He's only doing that because they're paying attention to Kawhi. No one's looking, oh my God, game plan, let's stop Pascal. No, are you out your mind when Kawhi's eating and doing historical playoff numbers? They don't worry about no man on the team. And that's y'all created this. It's y'all. Blame yourself. Don't cry and, oh my God, let's move Pascal over. Blame yourself. It's y'all. Y'all are the reasons for this. It's y'all. It's y'all. Slap yourself. It's y'all. Slap yourself. It's y'all. Y'all did this. All that hoopla about Pascal, now y'all are remove him 1 year. Y'all told me, give him bare years. Yo, he's just getting better. And y'all said I'm a hater. Y'all not a Raptors fan. You're cap. I can't listen to your channel. What this and that. Oh my God, what's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with you, man? Nah, man, you're just a Pascal hater. I get Pascal every day. And now look. We're losing. Raptors are on a 9-game losing streak. Fans are saying blow it up a year later from the bubble. Or sorry, from when just 1 year. A year and a half, that's all it took. Losing to a team with 20 losses straight. Now you have the biggest losing streak in the NBA. You're the new laughing stock. With no all-star, with nothing. And y'all really think that this just came out the blue? Y'all really think that, like, Pascal just changed all of a sudden? No, this is who he was. Ibaka and Gasol took a lot of, people don't really understand, a lot of the brute, a lot of the negativity, they corrected. Interior defense, spacing out the floor, hitting a 1-2 shot, offensive rebounds. They made a lot of the mistakes. Now that you remove that, it's even more pressure for this Pascal guy to go to work. And he's not that. So his progression, his play, he can't absolve a lot of his deficiencies by just going to work and cooking. That's what happens. Most all-star caliber players, let's say it's a CJ McCollum or someone who, even CJ McCollum hasn't even been an all-star. But let's say, perfect examples like Dame, right? We got guys like that. LeBron, when AD's out, guys like that. Harden, you see with no KD. When you have a guy removed or something is changed, I increase my level of production. I increase what I do. And we can still win. That's what happens. That's what the elite talents do. Pascal decreased because now the more weight is on his shoulder. I told y'all this was going to happen. Bruh, it is what it is, man, At the end of the day, you got to be optimistic within negativity. So you got to find a way. Like I said, the only good thing, the only hope right now is the fact that the Raptors have Lowry and they have Powell to at least have some type of asset. But again, the assets you're going to get, I don't even know how much you could get for those two guys. I don't know what they warrant. I promise you it's not bare pick. It's not like a PG situation like in OKC. It's not one of the Westbrook situations in OKC. It's not one of those. So, you're only going to get a 1-2 pick. How much could you get? So, we'll see. We'll see how the Raptors move. Again, I still will be surprised if they actually just go full out and trade and go for rebuild. I think, remember, because they're like I said in my last video, so in case y'all didn't watch, I'll repeat it before this video ends. I just feel that with the Raptors put in all that money into Van Fleet, who's basically an all-star caliber player, right? Then you have Pascal, who's obviously supposed to be an all-star caliber player. You have a lot of money tied into those two guys. You basically have a situation where you have two all-star caliber players, basically like a Beal, and when the Washington Wizards had Beal and had John Wall, that team never just said, we're gonna go rebuild. They were in rebuild mode, kind of based off the losing, but they weren't. The roster they surrounded them with and they invested in wasn't a rebuild type of roster. They just were losing due to Wall getting injured and just the situation. So I think that's where the Raptors are in. If they do rebuild, it's because their team is just atrocious and they're losing. But the GM's focus isn't like, oh, we're coming into this year rebuilding. When you have talent like that, my fault, y'all. When you have talent like that surrounded by you, when you have guys who like warrant that, you're not going to surround talent or no talent around them. You're going to try your best to make those guys happy and create at least a mediocre type of team, a playoff bound type of team, because you want to get members. Ticket sales is the business side of that. You can't have all-star caliber players and just, no, we're not going to go for nothing and just kind of just have them on a losing team intentionally. No, you don't do that. Most teams that you see rebuilding, they have no all-star caliber player. They might have like a six-man type of guy or a guy that, could be nice that's eating on a bad team, but like you don't have true like all-star caliber players on that team, right? Multiple and stuff like that. So Raptors are in that weird situation where you might rebuild by losing, but you can't just full out go ahead and do that GM-wise, or else like it's like, what are y'all doing? So that's why I would be surprised if they actually fully trade Lowry and they fully trade Powell, or because I feel like they just think that, we could turn it around, let's start winning. Because these games you're watching, it's not like they're not trying. They're actually trying. They're not like, those teams that are like, they rest their good guys, and Cavs rest Drummond, just play Allen, just play these guys, and we rebuild. No, you actually have veteran guys who want a ring. You guys are just losing. You're just losing. So maybe they're thinking we could turn it around, and if we turn it around, then it's a completely different situation. Maybe push for the playing game, try and at least make the playoffs, and then you see now you're hearing DeRozan available for trade and all this type of stuff. Maybe in the, because for them to say DeRozan available for trade, they know he's leaving. So they want to get something for him. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. I could see them going, you know what? DeRozan's available, sign him. Lowry is available, reunite. 1, maybe 2 years, stuff like that. DeRozan, obviously people are saying he wants to go to LA and whatever. Last cap, LA don't want him. And DeRozan doesn't want to go to LA like that. He's in a situation where he wants to go back to the Raptors. He wants to go back to getting an all-star, like individual accolades. He wants to go back to being on the scene. He doesn't want to go to a team where he's in his prime. So he doesn't want to do that. I promise you, he doesn't want to do that. Maybe he would want to go to LA before when they didn't have nobody and he was going to be the main guy on LA. But now when they have LA, like their championship team, you're coming there and you're going to be playing a Kuzma type of role. Like he's not, like, come on now. He might as well stay with the Spurs. Like he's not doing that. I know he clearly wants to go to the Raptors, wants to go back to the East, get his all-star berths back, be an all-star caliber player, and all that type of stuff. And then still try and be the main guy trying to win on a 3, 4 type of seed team. That's what he wants. He wants his old career back. That's what he wants. He wants his old career back at a more veteran, seasoned, mind. Instead of being a young mind in that situation. Now I'm more mature. I could see this. I could see make the right play. All that type of stuff. I'm the better version of myself. Go back in that situation is going to be a whole different story. That's probably what he wants. It's just, I don't even need to talk to DeRozan. It's just hooper minds. If I'm DeRozan, that's what I would want. So that's how you just kind of know who is who. Just using IQ, man. Like if you're just being a hooper yourself, there's no way I want to go play with LeBron and AD and be like the third tier guy and then there's Schroeder there and come on now. There's no way. There's no way. Especially coming from where I was an all-star guy to face of the rap. Come on now. There's no way. And I'm not I'm old and washed. No. I would do that when I'm old and I need to be in the spotlight and still, show that I still got it. Right? You're in more so the Melo point of your career. That's where it makes more sense. And even Melo still didn't even want to do that. So now yet alone DeRozan, who's in his prime, come on now, y'all. Stop that. So I could see. And I know that obviously the Spurs know this, so that's why they're trying to trade him. Because if they think that he's gonna resign, why would they want to trade him? The reason why you want to trade someone like that is because you want to get assets. The guy's gonna leave, so you want to get something for him. You don't want him to go for nothing. So clearly that's what it is. So I already know. So given that and even seeing that confirms exactly what I was saying, because more so it was kind of like maybe Banks is spitting IQ, but it's just, it's kind of just from his mouth. But now you see actions that actually are transpiring and actually are correlating with what I'm saying. So, that tells, when I saw that, and I see that, like, I would be surprised if the Raptors trade Powell and trade Lowry. I would be surprised. I'm not saying that they won't, but I would be surprised. I think that they really believe that they're just losing. They're in a bad stretch. They really believe COVID affected them. They really believe that they could turn the shit around. They really believe that if they keep everybody intact, you know what I mean? Maybe Powell opts out and capitalizes and gets more pay or whatever. We'll see how that one goes. But if they get word that Powell's probably gonna leave, then maybe they might treat it differently. But I think that they're gonna try and keep everybody intact. Maybe they might actually bring OG off the bench and keep starting Powell, right? Because OG's looking like he's interchangeable right now. Maybe they do that and bring OG off the bench and then keep DeRozan as the small forward at the 3 and have, and then bring back, I don't know what they might do, something like, right? They might do something, or maybe they go to a small ball lineup where now Pascal's the center moving forward, and with DeRozan, like, obviously it affects Powell, it affects OG, it affects Van Fleet having DeRozan come back and keeping Lowry still as well too. But I can see them just business wise. I don't think they care that much about that. I think that they'll think, okay, we could finesse it, maybe give Powell way more minutes, or maybe they just is the reason why they actually, maybe Powell's the one they trade because they're gonna get DeRozan. Maybe Powell, they're like, yo, let's get something for him, let's get solid pieces because we're gonna get DeRozan. So maybe Powell's the one they trade. If they only trade Powell and they don't trade Lowry, then it's even more confirmed that they're probably gonna go for DeRozan and stuff like that, right? But again, maybe they just keep everyone intact and run it back, but then you're putting Powell back in a box. So Powell might just actually leave for nothing. Maybe they say, hey, Powell leaves for nothing. It is what it is, right? So I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but I could see them, if they trade Powell only, that more so even confirms the whole DeRozan thing, and, they're not going to just go rebuild. But if they trade both, they're probably going to rebuild. So just pay attention to that. We'll see how that goes. Remember, trade deadline is Thursday, so we'll continuously, be talking about them and whatever and all that type of stuff. But you already know, I got maybe probably tomorrow early in the morning or something like that, I got the Clippers video also coming back. You already know they came back from 22 down. So, stay tuned to all of that. You already know it's True Talks, because True Talks. We'll see how everything comes. There's probably going to be a lot of news in these next couple of days, man, because I'm already seeing a lot of interest, more this and that. I'm not going to talk about it until it's fully done. Probably Thursday is going to be a whole hoopla of videos, right? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I appreciate y'all. Share, like, and subscribe. We out here. There's no doubt here. There's no drought here. You feel me? You already know. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. This is atrocity, man. Again, you be optimistic. This could now turn into a great situation from rock bottom. Depends how they play it. How they play it really matters. How they play this really matters. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes. You already know. I appreciate y'all. And I'm out, man.